Hello everyone and welcome to the February Spyro news. This month has actually been quite a doozy, so I'm gonna go straight into the world records.
Oh my god, let's go! Oh my god!
It's me! I got the world record in the Legend of Spyro New Beginning Any %. And I'm so proud of myself. I got the hardest tricks first try, so it'll be very hard to beat. If you didn't know about me, I have been learning all the Spyro games for the past 3 years. My aim is to run all 19 games, any % back-to-back in one sitting, so why don't you go follow me now? Enter the Dragonfly has been quite active this month. First Maple found a quicker entry into Ripto's portal, which saved 0.2 seconds, which was enough to make Groink come back and grind out any %, improving on his world record by 0.2 seconds. Which is huge when the run is only 1 minute long. First Maple also improved on his world record in any % no early Ripto. This was due to all the new time saves he found last month, which can be viewed in the previous Spyro news. He is now happy with his times in Enter the Dragonfly and is moving on to Dawn of the Dragon. Speaking of the Legend of Spyro, we have a new The Eternal Night 100% world record by Whip CPL. Something amazing was found in this run too, which saves 1 to 2 minutes. On the final boss fight, if you are able to get the big monkey close to the center, he will get trapped, which means you can one-cycle him instead of 3 to 4 cycles, which is amazing. Luminescent Sky got the Spyro 1 Vortex and 120 PAL world record. If you didn't know, the PAL version is slightly different to the NTSC version, which basically everyone runs. Some of those difference being is Spyro charges faster. Now, this sounds like it would be good in a speedrun, however, it makes certain tricks impossible, especially in Vortex. Wall grinds are a lot harder, and Spyro is a lot heavier in his flop state, making TNT teamwork impossible to do. Spyro category extensions has been very busy, and Burgerlands has been no exception to this. He has been very busy collecting Spyro 2 extensions. The categories being all skill points, 14 talisman new game plus, 40 orb new game plus, and alphabetical 64 orb. Absent Friend took the Spyro to any % no double jump, which includes this double frog proxy to get into the wall for gulp skip. And Silent SR has been improving on his all life bottles in Spyro 3. Speaking of Spyro 3, we have a new 117% world record, and I got to do an interview with them. Hello, Not Varney. First of all, congratulations on your world record. How does it feel to take back your world record?
Hey, thank you, and thanks for having me on. Feels great. Honestly, kind of like a nice return to form for me. Kind of in and out over the years for speedrunning for me. So to kind of be able to come back, achieve the record, which is better than my old record, it's just kind of a great feeling overall, all around.
So you've been playing Spyro 3 on and off for, well, since 2016. How long did you spend focusing on this run for your current world record now?
So I started practicing last year, relearning, I should say. That would have been the end of May, basically like the beginning of June. And then I think a month later I started runs. And so with the exception of like 1 month since then, I was going pretty hard.
Have you got any advice for any speedrunners out there who are trying their best?
Don't give up. Don't get in your head too much, and generally always try to find something good about your runs. I see a lot of negativity in speedrunners. It's kind of like a perfectionistic thing, you know? A lot of people will PB and be like, oh, that run was crap. And it's just, well, I don't know, even when I don't PB, sometimes I'll be pretty content with like, oh, I got a good best segment, or oh, I was doing poorly, and then I managed to bring it back a little bit, like kind of keeping myself in that good mindset. So it's very easy to just get stuck up on the negative, to generally try to frame things positively. You can be realistic too. It's not like you have to delude yourself or anything like that.
My last question actually makes us transition into the news segment of the video. So this month we had a gem duping glitch, which was discovered by Rob the Gamer. As a 117% run, do you think gem duping should be allowed?
I might not have the most exciting answer, so I apologize.
That's okay.
I'm kind of a fence sitter for most things. I generally just kind of like to roll with the punches. Whatever happens, kind of happens. It's kind of the same thing here. Like, I see both sides. I don't, I think a a dupe for a game, for a category specifically like this, seems a little bit weird. And if we're like arbitrarily saying that like, oh, these 140 gems are okay, but if we hit 200 gems, like that's too many, that needs to be a category split. That seems like a little bit of a weird, arbitrary, drawing lines in the sand type of deal. But on the other side of it, like, we're speedrunners, like, we're here to go fast, so it's exciting, very much so exciting. It'll be cool to see what kind of spawns from it, route-wise, and what gems get cut out. So I'll definitely have my eye on it, that's for sure.
So, as was said, Rob the Gamer found a gem duplication glitch in his 117% run. The maximum amount of gems you can get from this glitch is around 140 gems, which means if you are running 117, you can just leave gems laying about in levels, which could save a lot of time in runs. Right now, there is a discussion in the community on if this gem duping glitch should be allowed on the 117 board. Do you think this should be allowed? Comment your opinions down below. We have some new individual level leaderboards for the trilogy games. The leaderboards include all multiple ways to finish the level, being 100%, vortex, and any percent, and if you use fireball or your normal flame breath. The Spyro mods have also added a Taz leaderboard too, so you Tazers can compete with each other now. Talking about competing, we have had so many races this month. One main attribute to this increase in races is the new website, the Run GG, which has made racing with each other more accessible. The site also gives us data about the other speedrunning communities, and let's just say, Spyro runners are built different. I would also like to shout out Technicolor Pixie and the community who have been running the patchwork races every Saturday for the past 6 weeks. Everyone is welcome no matter what your time is. They usually start with a 120 race and then finish off with a few vortex races. If you are interested in racing, go visit her Twitch page. Sadly, we have heard some more bad news for the game industry. Sony has let go of 900 people, and some of those job losses came from the creators of Spyro the Dragon, Insomniac. I'm sure as a community we wish them luck and hope they move on to greater things. Toys for Bob has had a roller coaster of a month, with the company apparently closing down, then not closing down, then the company saying their employees are going to work from home, to now the company will become an indie studio. They have also put out a statement saying that Crash Team Rumble will no longer be supported, so it looks like they might be saying goodbye to Spyro and Crash. Stuart Copeland did a Q&A for Toys for Bob before all of this news happened. It was a joy to see him getting excited over a project he did 20 years ago. I have left a link in the description from the Q&A video. I'm gonna play his favorite song now, which is Potato.
One of my favorite tracks was called Potato.
People are running multiple Spyro games, and my dream is coming true. Lumi Laura did a 437% run, which involves running Spyro 1, 2, 3, and Enter the Dragon, all at 100%. This now makes her the second person to have done this run. She managed to get a sub 13 hours, which is extremely impressive. After 2 years, Derek Lander has gotten his sub 12 hours in Sprash Vector, which is playing the original 3 Crash and Spyro games 100% back to back. He is now in the top 5, which is a huge achievement. GG to both. We had Shemp Official and Dylan J. Fox representing Spyro at the GDQ Hotfix with a run of Spyro 214 Talisman. Hopefully we get some new runners. Ones to watch out for. Hey, last month I told you guys to watch out for Not Varney, and then they got the world record, so maybe I'm just magical. Norxon has been grinding 120% and Vortex, and if you want a nice cozy stream with a relaxing voice, this is your stream. They also recently got a new PB in 120% too. Adam the Dragon has also been grinding 120% and has recently got a PB making him go into 3rd place on the leaderboard. 120% is really heating up right now. Toasted Cat is going silly with it. He is the 4th person to get a 37 in Spyro 1 any percent. Hopefully we see some more 37s. Also, have a look at this cool Rat Proxy. Normally, I end or start this video with a little Baldur's Gate clip because I'm kind of obsessed with it. I'm so obsessed that at the time of this video being published, I will probably be getting my Baldur's Gate tattoo at the same time. I bet you'll never guess what it will be. Stay tuned for the next Spyro news for that. Once again, thank you for watching Spyro News. I apologize for any news I have missed. I am one person. If you see anything newsworthy, interesting, or just cool, please do let me know.